everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. I am absolutely pumped to jump into today's topic with you. If you've been feeling, just totally overwhelmed by the sheer volume of AI tools dropping every single week, well, you're definitely not alone. Today, we're looking at a real game changer. It takes all those chaotic, disconnected AI tools and transforms them into one structured, highly efficient digital company. We are unpacking AionUI. It's an open source platform, and by the end of this explainer, you're going to see exactly how to upgrade your workflow. We're talking about moving from just typing single prompts into a chat box to actually managing your very own virtual AI organization. Let's dive right in. So, be honest with yourself for a second. How many AI tabs do you literally have open right now? If you're anything like most power users, your browser is probably a total mess. I mean, you can practically hear your computer's RAM screaming for mercy, right? You might be bouncing between OpenClaw for one thing, Claude Code for some programming, maybe pulling up Gemini or Kimi for something else. This constant context switching, it's the daily friction we all face. It drains your energy, it completely fragments your workspace, and quite frankly, it just slows down your actual productivity. And that is exactly the problem today's source material tackles head-on. Here is our roadmap for today. 1. The fragmented AI workflow. 2. One unified AI workspace. 3. Custom skills and MCP tools. And 4. Multi-agent team mode. Okay, section 1. The fragmented AI workflow. Let's get into it. Think about the old way of doing things. To actually harness the power of different models, you're forced to open up, 6 completely different interfaces? You want to use OpenClaw? Open a tab. Need Claude Code? Open another tab. Codex, Gemini, Kimi, Mistral. That's literally a half dozen different environments you're managing on your machine right this second. But the new way? Well, AionUI changes the whole shebang. It's a free, local, open-source 24/7 co-work application. And what it does is it auto-detects the agents you already use and houses them all inside one single desktop app. It's bringing everything you need into one centralized place. Moving right along to section 2, one unified AI workspace. Now, what's really interesting here is how AionUI moves way beyond basic text generation. It actually gives you built-in task-specific assistants powered by the Office CLI. Take the PPT assistant, for example. It doesn't just spit out a text outline. No, the output format is an actual editable PPTX file, complete with morph animated slide-to-slide transitions and coherent story pacing. It's wild. Then you've got the Word Assistant, generating editable docx files for production-ready writing and document editing right out of the gate, thanks to its doc skill. And the Excel Assistant, it hands you fully usable XLSX or CSV spreadsheets. It can generate or refresh spreadsheets, auto-format them, create charts, run analysis, the works. So we aren't just talking about chatbots here. These are highly specific digital workers sitting right inside your unified Office interface. Section 3, Custom Skills and MCP Tools. Look at the sheer volume of custom skills here to really expand what your agents can do. You can set up your virtual workers for routine office work or even schedule them for autonomous execution using cron jobs. Need social media management? There's this mold book set up for social work where the AI can literally post, comment, and upload for you. For the highly specialized stuff, you've got a financial model creator, an academic paper assistant, and even a tool to generate these beautiful 3D mermaid diagrams. But wait, it goes deeper. AionUI includes built-in MCPs, that's Model Context Protocol, like Chrome Dev tools. Plus, you can manually configure custom ones, like Context 7. You can even add speech-to-text capabilities just by dropping in an API key-based URL. And get this, you don't even have to be sitting at your desk to run the show. You've got remote access. You can interact with your workspace via Telegram right now, and support for WeChat, Lark, Discord, and Slack are coming soon. It's just a remarkably flexible system. Of course, any AI workspace is really only as good as the models powering it, right? The source material shows how you can easily integrate free models via Cloudflare AI Gateway, like Kimi K2.6 or GPT 5.5. But getting a custom OpenRouter model in there is incredibly simple too. Let's walk through it. First, in the Co-work menu, you just click Add Model. Step 2, you select OpenRouter and paste in your generated API key. And Step 3, you set your model name. In the source example, they used Gemma 431 million, which is a fantastic free model, by the way. You hit Confirm, and boom. Just like that, the new model appears in your agent dropdown. It's fully integrated and completely ready to access all those custom skills and MCP tools we just talked about. And that brings us to section 4, multi-agent team mode. So let's define team mode. It's essentially a feature that coordinates multiple AI agents to run simultaneously with independent context as an organized team.
The crucial point here is that you are no longer just sending a single prompt to a single model. You have all these different agents integrating into a single unified workspace. So maybe you've got Claude, Gemini, and Gemma all in there together. Team mode lets you configure their MMC tools once, automatically syncs those tools across all the agents, and then literally has them work together. You're officially shifting your role from just a prompt engineer to a virtual project manager.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how that management workflow actually operates in practice. First up, you give a complex set of instructions to a leader agent. This leader receives your request, analyzes it, and actively breaks the main task down into smaller, parallel subtasks. Next, the leader delegates those subtasks out to different teammate agents, utilizing a built-in Team MCP server. From there, your teammates execute their assigned tasks in parallel. They're all working at the same time. But they don't just work in a vacuum. The results of their work are shared through an asynchronous mailbox, and everything gets written to a shared task board. It's like having a digital boardroom functioning right on your desktop, executing these massive multi-step workflows without you having to manually handhold every single step.
Now, you might be wondering, how do different models from entirely different companies actually talk to each other to make this happen? Well, that brings us to the Agent Communication Protocol, or ACP. This is the underlying framework inside AionUI that makes all this collaboration possible. It ensures that even though one teammate might be using a Gemini model and another is running on a Claude model, they can still communicate seamlessly within that team structure. Each teammate retains the unique strengths of its own specific model, right? But the ACP translates their outputs so the whole team functions cohesively. It is just a brilliant way to leverage the best parts of both the open source and commercial AI ecosystems all at exactly the same time.
Which leaves us with the ultimate question. Are you ready to stop single prompting and start actually managing your autonomous AI team? Today, we've seen how AionUI takes the chaos of having a half-dozen open browser tabs and refines it into one unified 24/7 desktop application. We explored those built-in assistants that generate actual usable presentation decks and spreadsheets. We looked at the massive list of custom skills and MCP tools. And finally, we dove into that incredible team mode powered by the Agent Communication Protocol. This isn't just another chat app, folks. It's a fundamental shift in how we can interact with artificial intelligence. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I really hope this structured look at AionUI sparked your curiosity and gave you a clear blueprint for building your own virtual organization. Keep learning, keep organizing, and I'll see you next time.